Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. So I know it's been a while since I've done a sit down. But I have been posting some travel content. So if you are new to this channel, welcome. It's nice to see you here. And if you are a golden oldie, thank you so much for supporting my channel. So I actually was supposed to release my lost footage of my last trip while I was in Egypt, and I thought I lost it because I was just moving around quite a lot during the past couple of weeks. Even after I came back from Egypt, I had to go to Rwanda, and from Rwanda I was obviously back home, but during that period it was a lot. So I thought I lost the footage, only for me to realize that I had actually misplaced it somewhere else. So this video is basically just going to show you guys the last bit of my experience while I was in Egypt. If you haven't watched the first two videos that I had posted, please do so, so that you can, learn a thing or two about our beautiful African country, and specifically Egypt. My arrival in Egypt was not so great. It really was not so great, but eventually I really actually enjoyed myself. It was a work trip, and the three videos that I have been posting, well, including the last one that I am posting, which is this one, were actually on the last day, which was a free day. So I got to explore a bit of Egypt, and I had an incredible time. So if you've never been to Egypt, I would definitely recommend it. I would recommend it because it has quite a lot of history within the country. And I mean, I am a believer in traveling the African continent so that you can get to explore, get to understand, get to know more about other people that occupy this continent beyond your own national borders. So yeah, within this trip, it's actually going to be a bit of a short one, but within this trip, I had an incredible time just finding out more on perfumes. I love perfumes, and Egyptian perfumes are actually quite popular. I didn't know this until I got a little history lesson on perfumes from Egypt. But the perfumes there are basically 100% oil based, and the smell is incredible. It lasts very long. So if you are a lover of perfumes, you'll know that a lot of perfumes are actually made out of alcohol. And obviously they'll use some scents with different perfumes. But with Egyptian perfumes, they use 100% natural oils, and they last forever. Like, these perfumes last. I love them so much. So I did get myself 2 bottles. They're quite expensive though. Wow, they're very expensive. Maybe I'm exaggerating, I don't know. But yeah, and then the last part of our trip, we then got to go to a place where they actually make papyrus paper. Now, papyrus paper is basically the first kind of paper that was made centuries ago, and it is extremely durable. I did actually buy myself papyrus paper, or so I thought, but I don't know if it's real. The one that I bought, I didn't buy it at the store that you are going to see, where they make it and whatnot. But I think whoever sold me the paper kind of swindled me. And these things happen when you're traveling. Sometimes you really do get swindled because you obviously don't know anything. But yeah, I'm really not sure if it's the real deal. But at least I got a souvenir amongst many other souvenirs that I got while I was visiting Egypt. But anyway, I just wanted to let you guys know that I am still here. I will give you some hair videos when I do give you some hair videos. I mean, it's December right now. A lot of people, it's holidays, And yeah, but I will give you guys about maybe 2 or 3 more videos that are hair related but also travel related. And yeah, I hope you enjoy this last video. And if you haven't subscribed, please do so, subscribe. And you know, please also leave any comments, ask any questions. If you have actually traveled to Egypt, please let me know how was your experience. I would love to know that. At the end of the day, I do want to engage with you guys, but I hope you do enjoy the last bit of my travel content, and I will give you more travel content in 2020, and obviously a lot of hair content. But oh yeah, let me know, how do you like my background? I'm trying something new, and there's this lens that I have that I've never really used for any of my videos, and I tried it out today and I was like, girl, you are doing the things. So I was like, you know what, it looks great. I love how it blurs the background. So yeah, a friend of mine actually got it for me 2-3 years ago for my birthday, and I've never used it for any videos, and funny enough, it's great for videos. I usually use it for random photography. But anyway, thank you so much for subscribing, and I will see you on the next one.
Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you. Salam alaikum. Salam alaikum.
Hello.
Smells so good. So we're going to find out about the oils here and perfumes.
I'm sure
It's carried the name of the shop, belonging to my name. We've been in this field over 145 years.
Wow.
4 generations till reach it to me. We produce the real aromatherapy oils and the natural perfumes.
Wow.
Which is, we did not use any kind of chemicals, we did not use any alcohol to be cool. Why? Alabaster jars. The nature of alabaster never accept heats in any time. It's cooling, any stuff you can touch. Summer or winter, whatever.
made of stone.
It's alabaster stone. It's similar to the one at the Egyptian Museum.
Wow.
We keep the essence from 1 month up to 1 year. If you like to keep anything in your house, in this kind of jars, keep it. God's give you long life. No shelf life or anything fresh. If you put apple inside, I'm not joking, my sister. That's history. I took history. I don't create it.
Interesting. Wow.
We didn't know. Why? All what we knows about it, it's the nature of the stone. It's put it in any. You go and touch any.
Yeah, it's very cool.
It's like that, the nature of it. Keeps the hair in the good conditions. Soft, silky, never fall down. Long enough. Never make circles from the top. Again, the dandruff itself of the skin. How you use it, you make a real path for your hair at least once per week. You get enough amount. Like you wash your hair with the water, just like that with this. Scratch the skin, like a real massage for it. Leave it for 1 hour. All the Egyptian women use it daily, by the way, because we have much to use it daily here.
Yeah.
Keep the hair long, soft, silky, shiny.
Coffee? Sugar? Yes. Making the paper, and that's because of 3 things actually. Well, number 1 is the plant itself was the symbol of the north of Egypt. So Egypt was 2 different kingdoms in ancient time, the north and the south. This is the flag of the north of Egypt actually. The second thing is the flower itself, it should be bigger than this by the way. It looks a bit like the sun rays, and that's the symbol of Amun-Ra, the god of sun in ancient days. Yeah. Well, the last thing is, this is the only plant all over which has this triangular stem. That's the only one. It looks pyramid. That's exactly the one face of the pyramid, and the pyramid was the symbol of eternity in ancient days. For these 3 reasons, the ancient Egyptians used to worship this plant in the old days actually. To make the paper itself, First thing we do is just we decide the size. We just decide just a little one like this, for example. Usually the plant grows over 4 meters. It needs two things to grow: hot weather, lots of water. So the plant should be even much thicker than this.
Okay.
Then we remove the outer green skin, which is quite strong and it's very flexible. The ancient Egyptians used it for making things like robes, hats, baskets, sandals. They used the whole plant for making even boats in ancient days. Yes. Someone actually proved that from Norway in 1969. He made his own boat, which is Kon-Tiki, out of the papyrus plant, and he could cross the Pacific Ocean with too. His name is Thor Haulo from Norway. This is the main part we use for making the paper. We divide it into slices, just like this. So now you see the slices, it's actually so fragile, just because the slices contain lots of water, sugar, and also fibers inside. To make the slices flexible, we have to squeeze the water out by using this rolling pin. We also break the fibers inside the slices, just like this.
Oh wow, the water easily comes out.
You know, and stronger than before as well. And then we put the slices in the water here for 2 days to reduce the sugar. We have to change the water every day. You can see here the color changes a little bit, like it gets a bit yellowish color.
Yeah.
So it's only 2 days in the water to get this light color, 10 or 15 days to get the dark brownish paper, which is exactly the same. After the time in the water, we arrange the slices in horizontal and vertical positions between 2 pieces of carpet like this, or 2 pieces of cotton actually. The ancient Egyptians didn't have the same materials we use now. They used animal skins in the beginning, like camel hides. Later they used the linen as well. Under the press, the slices gonna stick together. Naturally, that's because of the cellulose inside the fibers. That acts like a natural glue, no chemical materials at all. And then, Salah, you see the paper is it's very flexible and very smooth as well. Again, is the light. You can see the horizontal and vertical arrangement like this. You can see that. So that's what makes the paper that strong. This paper, actually, it was the biggest industry they did in the ancient days. Last many years, we are talking about thousands of years, never fade, except any type of colors. No matter what.
This is really strong.
It's very strong and also lasts. That's the main point. It lasts many years, more than any other thing anyway. So that paper lasts many years. That's why you can see over 6,000 years ago till this moment, more or less.
How beautiful. 5,000 years. How still in very good. Look at the face, look at the eyes, look at the nose. And here also his cartouche down. So they found it beside the pyramids in Giza. This is a tomb, they're writing the whole daily life. They put the coffin and they put all kind of jewelry, food, drink to be ready for the next life. 1922, a British man, which is named Howard Carter. They found 4 rooms. Look, all of it from wood, gold leaf. That one was inside this one. The other one was one inside the other. And the small one, when they found the coffins of the king. That's what we're going to see now.
Oh, Tutankhamun.
No photo.
Oh. Guys, so I hope you enjoyed all these videos, all this part series that I shot of me being in Egypt. I hope that you really enjoyed it, and please don't forget to like, please don't forget to comment, please don't forget to subscribe for more content that will be coming your way. I should be looking at the viewfinder, but here we are. But thank you so much for watching, and I hope that you learned a few things about Egypt, and if you have ever thought of coming to Egypt, it is definitely worth it.